Hello friends! Happy Vlogmas! We are in the final week of November and it's Thanksgiving week for us Americans, and I thought that this would be the perfect time to start my little Vlogmas series. I'm hoping to pretty much do the exact same thing that I did for last year, where I release one vlog every week. We'll see how it goes. But I thought it would be best to start now so that I could release the first episode of Vlogmas on December 1st. And part of that is because this last week of November, we have like all the kind of fun stuff. I've got some knitting stuff that I've been working on. I've got some packages for Christmas presents I'm going to be packaging up to ship out. I've got to go to Hobby Lobby and get some like fun festive mailing packages. And we're going to be decorating for Christmas after Thanksgiving and getting our Christmas tree set up. And just all of that fun like prepping for Christmas sort of a stuff. So I thought this would be perfect. We'll just go ahead and start now. Today is the 25th. And I think I filmed a couple little snippets already. If I have to, you'll have already seen them at the beginning of this vlog. Oh, excuse me. Baby napped so well today, but he got me up so many times in the night. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. But yeah, I've just sat here on the couch while he was napping. He's awake now. I've sorted through a bunch of my knitting bags that I had. I finished. I'm going to talk about this on a podcast, which honestly I should get filmed this week too. We'll see if that happens. I finished the stick season jacket, which I'm so excited about. I raced to get it finished in time for my husband's birthday, which was yesterday, and so I got it done in time, which was fantastic. So now that that's done, I feel like that was my like big project, and I have that other thing on top. This is another gift knit that I'm going to be shipping out, and then that's all of my like super close deadline knits. I'm still going back and forth on whether or not I'm going to do any sort of like Christmas present knitting for my boys. If I'm going to make them something, I'm thinking about making one of my nephews who has a birthday in December a gift, but we'll kind of see. I did so many test knits in October, and then I did the stick season jacket test knit, and I've got the Kintra sweater test knit, which is another test knit for Rebecca of the Creabea podcast, but that one's not due until February, and so I feel like I've gotten all of my like crunch knitting done, and I just want some like relaxing fun knitting. So I think I'm going to cast on the Kintra here soon, because I think that's going to be really fun to work on. I have such a vision in my head of knitting a Christmas version, but there's no way I would get it done in time for Christmas, so because I would have to dye the yarn for it. And then knit a whole sweater in like a few weeks. Well, what is it? A month from today is Christmas, so that's not happening. But yeah, so I've just been kind of going through my bags, because up here on the wall, up there, we have a hook thing, and I hang like a bunch of my knitting project bags up there, and so I've been going through them, sorting them, putting away the empty ones, cleaning out the ones that needed to be emptied because I finished some projects, and yeah, just kind of getting that sort of picked up so that I'm ready to go to cast on the Kintra, because I have put my Kintra yarn in a project bag that's up there. I was working a few stitches on my toddler-sized version of the Micah's Raglan tee. I was really hoping to get this done in time for the boys to be able to match, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen, because little Tub's over here, he's huge. He's not. He's a normal, fat, healthy-sized baby, but he just feels huge compared to my toddler, because he was so little when he was a baby. But anyway, he still fits his Micah's Raglan sweater, but he's not going to fit it for very long. The question is whether or not I feel like trying to like race and get this done in time. I'd still like to make it for my toddler because I think it's such a beautiful color of blue, but we'll see. So I have that, and then yeah, I need to start my Kentra, and then I forgot my you will have seen. I think I took a little clip of it this morning. I'm working on my November socks. I forgot that's the other. I do technically still have a deadline knit to do. But yeah, so I'm working on my November socks, and I should be able to get them done this week. Especially if we've got a bunch of family stuff that we're doing, so we can try. I can work on them when we're driving back and forth, and I'll probably be able to work on them some on Thanksgiving Day when we're over at my in-laws' house. So I'm thinking I should be able to get them done, but we'll see. We're kind of getting, again, to the end of the month, and I haven't finished the month's socks. But, yeah. I think that's pretty much all I have to say for right now. I'm just going to kind of relax. I have to get my toddler up in just a little bit. We've been trying to, like, tweak his naps a little so that he's not napping for too long and then having a hard time going to bed. So, yeah. Oh, man. I'm so tired. And this weather is not helping. It's kind of a gloomy autumnal day, and it's kind of drizzling outside. So it's like, whenever that happens for whatever reason, I just get so tired. Yeah, I'm going to hang out with this little cutie. I'm going to do a little bit more knitting. And I need to look at the Kentra pattern so I know what to do for that to get it cast on. But that's all I have to say for now. I will update you later. Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. So by the time this goes live, which I'm hoping to have it live on December 1st, which is Sunday, Thanksgiving will be well and truly over for any of you watching. So I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We had a really lovely one. I meant to film more clips about it while we were there, but it didn't happen. So we just spent the whole day at my in-laws' house, and it was just lovely. It was cozy. We just kind of hung out, ate a lot of food, like just really chill, which is amazing. So now it is Friday, and for as long as I can remember, my family's tradition has been that Friday is the day that we decorate our Christmas tree. We start listening to Christmas music for the first time, and then in more recent years, once my parents were doing a little bit better off money-wise, we'll have leftover Thanksgiving pie for breakfast, and I just love all of those traditions, so I'm planning to continue those on with my kids. So you may have seen some snippets that I took this morning already of my toddler and I enjoying our pumpkin pie and eggs for breakfast. And now I'm about to pull the Christmas tree out. This year we've decided to go for a artificial tree. I just have realized that for my brain space and everything, it will be much easier on me if I don't have to worry about trying to water a tree and take care of it and all of that stuff. So it feels weird because my entire life we've always been adamantly like real Christmas trees, and so it took a decent amount of thinking, and I talked with my husband about it and stuff, and I was just like, honestly, I will just be happier if we have a fake tree so I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So that's what we're doing this year. And probably continuing forward for a good while. Part of that is just because real Christmas trees have gotten so expensive in the last few years, and the Christmas tree farms around us don't have the best selection, and they're very, very pricey. So, fake tree it is. But yeah, we're just planning to have a really cozy day. I think some of my brother-in-laws are coming up later. We had a pretty rough night last night. Our toddler, I don't know what it is. It seems like every time we have like a family get-together, he doesn't sleep very well the night afterwards, and so last night he was up for like 3 hours randomly in the middle of the night. I don't know what's up with that. So my lovely husband was able to get up with him so I could take care of the baby, who of course decides to like get up and need to nurse and all of that stuff. So it was just a very, very disrupted night last night. So hopefully we can all get a nap in today. But yeah, that's about all I have to do as far as an intro here. I'm gonna go ahead and let's get the Christmas tree out and get it set up. I set up a little tree in my toddler's room and he's very excited about it. Pretty sure he's walking on the door out there. So let's go get the tree set up. It's a bit later in the day. Today has not gone quite how I was hoping it would. Just with last night's disrupted sleep and everything, and somehow or the other, I managed to hurt my back during the night, and so I just haven't been feeling too well, and our toddler has not napped. He just didn't nap today. Again, something about family stuff just really threw off his schedule, unfortunately. But that's fine. My husband's got him outside playing, out in the shed. They're doing some shed time because it is cold outside. And I'm wrapping little Advent goodies for my husband. And the toddler's old enough now that he can help do the Advent stuff too, which is going to be really fun. They're going to be able to have like that father-son thing where they both have a little treat to open in the evenings, and I'm really excited about it. So these are for my husband, and then I just did a few chocolate chips for my toddler because my toddler and I are doing pretty low sugar because I think I've mentioned it before, but I don't remember. During my pregnancy with the baby, who you can probably hear now, we found out that I am pre-diabetic, and so I have cut out like all sugar. The one little treat that I let myself still have every now and then is some chocolate chips, and so it's easier too, and it's better for my toddler. He doesn't have sugar either, and so his one little treat is chocolate chips. And so I was like, this will be easy. We'll just put a few chocolate chips in here. Hey! Hey! Are you protesting? But yeah, so I'm sitting here. I've got these little bundles. I'm not doing all 24 days right now because I'm hoping to get some other little treats for my husband so that they're not all the same thing. And So I'm just doing a few, like probably, what is this, a week's worth? Yeah, it's a week's worth of them that will be all wrapped up, and that'll give me some time to get a couple other things. And then I have some presents for some knitting friends of mine that I need to wrap up and get sent off. And I'm hoping to go ahead and get that done here quickly while my husband's watching the toddler. I've just got the baby. I'm watching the final season of the Great British Baking Show, or the final episode of the most recent season of the Great British Baking Show, to see who wins. I know I want to win, and we'll see if it happens. But yeah, so it's been a little bit stressful, a little bit weird. I haven't been feeling very well. I've had some tummy stuff going on, and food and me are not friends, and it's hard. And I'm trying to stay hydrated because I've been struggling with dehydration for the last week or two, because this one has been keeping me up all night with nursing, and so I'm just so depleted of fluids, and I'm not doing great about it during the day of replenishing those. So just drinking water, wrapping up some little treats. We got our Christmas tree over there, peekaboo. Mostly done. I have a couple other ornaments that I just did not manage to get done in time last year. And I think the other thing is that I have decided that I think I'm going to officially accept the fact that stressing out about trying to complete a pair of socks for November and December is just not going to happen. I'm a little bit sad about it, but I was telling my husband today that I feel like this whole year I've done great. Like, I've seen a lot of people talking about, like, oh man, like this month went by lickety split, and I can't believe it's already, June, it's already July, whatever. And I haven't felt that way until November. I don't know what it was about November, unless it was just because I've been really sleep deprived this month. But it snuck up on me, like my husband's birthday, and then Thanksgiving, and now it's December, a day after tomorrow. I don't know what happened. This month I just lost track of time. And I'm pretty sure it's a sleep deprivation. So I think I have accepted the fact that I'm just going to set the socks aside and be okay with not finishing 2 more pairs of socks this year. And I'm sad about it, but also just the relief of that. I've also been thinking about it. I'm going to frog a couple of the other projects that I've had on my needles and get those out of the way, and then I'm just going to take it really chill and easy. I have 2 things for sure that I want to try and get done for Christmas for gifts for my husband and my toddler, and ideally a 3rd thing for le bebe. But we'll talk about those another time. I'd like to hurry up and get these done. Like I said, while he's watching the toddler, let's get some work done. But yeah, I have a really fun day for tomorrow planned, which I'm so excited about. My lovely mother-in-law and I are going to my semi-local yarn store for my birthday yarn shopping treat, and I'm so excited about it. It's going to kind of be like my last big yarn purchase treat for any time soon. Because for next year, I'm turning 30 next year, and so I've decided that my goal for next year is to really, really use up my fabric and yarn stash, and so I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff. I was trying to do that this year, and it sort of happened and sort of didn't happen, and I just want to use the things that I have and cut my stash in half, drastically reduce it. So after the end of this year, I'm not buying anything else, and so this doesn't technically count because I'm not buying it, somebody else is buying it, but so I've been really good so far. I haven't purchased any yarn or craft supplies in any of the Black Friday sales. And I don't think I will. I haven't yet thought of something that I need enough to buy it. I may buy a pattern or 2, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to hurry up and get this done and see who wins this episode. Well, honestly, what I'll probably do is I'll watch the first 2 challenges, and then I'll save the showstopper for my husband to watch with me, because that'd be fun. Anyway, let's hurry up and get this done. time to end out this vlog, but I'm going to end it out with some very exciting, fun, yarny things. So I have a few different yarn things to share with you. Before I do that, baby is down here on the floor, so you will probably hear some baby noise. I have a super fun box of goodies, and I got a package. I won a giveaway for the Make 9 2024 Make Along that's being hosted by Amy of Noble Character Crafts. That arrived yesterday, and then Holly from Mystery Mouse Yarn Co. and the Mystery Mouse Knitting Podcast so sweetly and generously and kindly gifted me one of her advent calendars for this year, so I have that to show you, sort of. Everything's all wrapped up still. And then my amazing mother-in-law took me for a little birthday yarn shopping trip to the local yarn store. So I have so many goodies. So first off, the things that I won from the Make 9 yarn challenge. Not yarn challenge, Make 9 Make Along. Were these two beautiful skeins of Wonderland yarns. This one's in the Colorful Words colorway, and this one's in A Year in Color January. And they are just beautiful. I love this one so much. I think this one is probably going to end up being a present. I'm thinking I'll probably make like a cowl with it, like the kind of cowls that I've been making here recently, and gift that to someone. I have somebody in mind. I think that this would be perfect for. But these are a blend of 85% fine merino wool and 15% nylon. Yeah, they're both the same. So this one is just, it's just so fun. It's like browns, but like a pinky brown almost, and then blue. It's beautiful. So there's those, and then the advent calendar. My brain. This is so cute. This is Arthur Cardigan, which is Holly's little mouse mascot. And this year her advent calendar is a Cabot Cove Murder, She Wrote themed advent calendar. So it's gonna be so much fun. Like, look at all of that. I can't wait to start opening these. We'll see what I do. Last year I waited until 12 days before Christmas, sort of. This year I don't know. I may open it sooner or faster because I kept forgetting. Like, that was the thing. I kept forgetting to open it. So then I ended up, I think at the end I opened up like the last half of it all on like one day because I just kept forgetting to open it. But yeah, so we'll see what ends up happening. But it looks absolutely beautiful. There's all these little parcels in here. Oh, I'm so excited. So Holly, if you're watching this, thank you so much. This is just amazing. The best. And everything is just so beautifully packaged, and there's this cute tissue paper. It's just so good. I think this is a sign that I need to watch some more Murder, She Wrote. I haven't watched any in a good while, and I only started watching it because of Holly. I had started watching her podcast. It's kind of come full circle to some degree, because I think it was one of her first podcasts that I started watching, and she was talking about Murder, She Wrote and how much she loved it, and I was like, maybe I'll check it out and take a look at it, and of course I loved it too. It was so good. So it's really exciting to have a advent calendar themed or based off of Murder, She Wrote. But yeah, so that's very special. Oh, I forgot to mention, with the yarn that I got from Amy for the Make 9 giveaway, she included these adorable little sock blockers. They're for like little kids or babies or whatever, and they're so cute. This might be a sign that I need to make my toddler some socks. So let's see, but I absolutely love them. I'm gonna hang them up, and they're just gonna be so cute. But now, for this giant bag, I'm telling you, I have just been so spoiled. But like I was telling my husband, and I think I mentioned this earlier in the vlog, my plan for this next year is to not buy any yarn at all, unless I desperately need it for a gift or something, and to use up like 50% of my stash. And so after the end of this year, after
at the end of 2024, I don't want to buy any more yarn. So I was telling my husband this is fun because it's kind of like a last hurrah of yarn purchases. But yeah, so we'll just kind of go through here as I grab it out. The first two things I picked out were these 2 skeins of the Barocco Vintage Sock in the Acai, I'm not 100% sure, colorway, which is just this beautiful kind of heathered blue. It's a little bit brighter than it's showing up on the camera. It's a pretty overcast day today, so the colors are going to be a little bit off. But my plan with these is to combine them with my Red Raw mini skein collection that I purchased from Holly, from Mr. Mouse Yarn Co. over 2 years ago now, I think, and I just have not been able to figure out what to do with them. My plan is I'm going to combine them with this and make a sweater, and I'm going to do like some stripes of the Red Wall colorways at the top in the yoke section, and then some around the bottom just before the ribbing section, and then possibly, if I have enough yarn, because it's just 5 20-gram minis, if I have enough, I'll probably do some around the cuffs on the sleeves too. And this is my background color, so I'm excited about that. I wanted to do gray, but they didn't have a good gray color that was like quite right. They had one, but there was only 1 skein, and I need 2. So there's those. This one was, so I knew that this yarn trip was happening. So of course, I am a planner type of a person to some degree. Like I like to know what's going to happen. I like to just have a general idea, especially when it comes to shopping, because I get decision fatigue so badly. So I will go online to the website and I'll look through it and be like, okay, this is what's going to be on sale. This is kind of what I'm thinking. That sort of a thing. This was a complete impulse thing, and I just love it so much. It's so beautiful. It's like a muted autumnal rainbow. Oh, it's just gorgeous. This is Plymouth Yarn Company Happy Feet 100. It's a 90% superwash merino wool and 10% nylon, and the color 6. It's such a boring colorway. And it is approximately 384 yards to 100 grams. So it's almost like a heavy fingering weight, like maybe between a fingering and a sport. And I'm thinking that this is going to be a cowl. And I'm so excited about that. It's just, I happened to see it hanging up and I fell in love with it. And I was going back and forth with it, and my sweet, sweet mother-in-law was just like, get it. And I was like, okay. And then all the rest of these are the same brand and base. They were clearancing these out because they were discontinued yarn, so they were very inexpensive. And so I knew going in that this was going to be the main yarn that I wanted to get, because I wanted to get enough stuff to make a couple different sweaters for me and then for my toddler. So the first one, this is going to be for my toddler. It's these beautiful blues. This yarn is the Ella Ray Cozy Soft. It's a DK weight yarn. It's a blend of 25% wool and 75% acrylic. So it's machine washable. And my plan is, for my toddler, is to knit the bulk of it in the blue with like some narrow green stripes throughout. I think it's going to look so cute. So the blue is royal and the green is parrot green. That looks so good. So that's pretty exciting. And then the rest of them are for me. And my plan for these is to make 2 faux sets. So I am wearing the faux sweater. This is a pattern by, oh my gosh, my brain just went blank. Devon of Knitty McPurly. I was thinking like Gaina and Dana and like Devon of Knitty McPurly. She designed this beautiful pattern. It's a short sleeved like colorwork, mosaic, slip stitch detail, super fun and easy pattern. This is the first one I ever knit. I knit this one a year and a half ago, maybe almost 2 years ago now. And then I knit a second one over the summer in like some blues and a green. And I have been wearing these to death. They have actually been like the perfect sweater for me in the season of life that I'm in right now. I've been wearing them like this, almost as like a vest. I layer them over top of a long sleeve t-shirt. I got some long sleeve t-shirts from Walmart, and they have been absolutely perfect. So I just layer it over top like this, and it's just the perfect amount of warmth. I love it so much. So they have very easily become my most worn sweaters, and I was like, well, let's make some more. So I got these 3 colors to do one. Oh, that coloring is so off. Ugh. So this is looking like, in the viewfinder, from what I can see, it looks like it's coming up as red. This is not red. It is like the most perfect, like, burgundy, raspberry, pinky color. Like a deep pink, but like so perfectly pink. The brown and like this golden color are actually fairly accurate. So this one is it just, oh, it's golden brown. Okay. And then this one is it just brown? Yeah, just brown. So brown, and then golden brown, and then this one is raspberry pudding. So it's pink, it's not red. And I just think that that's going to be so cute. I'm excited. I'm trying to decide what color order I want to have it in, because the way that the Crochet sweater works, let me just show it to you quickly, is you have like one color that is like the main body of it, and then the other 2 are like the contrast colors. And so you have like the bulk of it up here. I think the way it works for my sweater was this teal color is color A, this color for the body is color B, and then the golden color is color C. And so I'm trying to figure out which order I want to put them all in. And for my faux set, I added short rows in the back. You can kind of see under the textured section here. And that's just so that it doesn't make me feel like I'm strangling, which is important when it comes to a sweater. So I'm trying to decide which order I want to do for these, which color I want to have as the body of the sweater. You have scooched all the way over off of your blanket. What are you doing? Which one I want to have, like, because this textured section here is like, it's like, it pops. Like, it's kind of the focal point to some degree of the sweater. And so I'm trying to think which one I want to go there. So then the other 3 that I picked, these other 3 colors, I'm going to make a Christmas sweater, and I'm so excited about it. Man, the reds are not showing right. It looks like it's like a neon red. It's a bright red, like it's a true poppy red. It's called bright red. That's literally the colorway name. And then this one's off-white, and then this is a parrot green again. For this one, I'm pretty sure the parrot green is going to be the most of the body, and then I think the red is going to be the pop of the color. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do the white. I'm going to do like less white than anything else, because I'm a mom and I get spit up on and dirty, sweet, grubby, toddler little hands all over me. So I need just enough of the white to kind of like give that Christmassy vibe. But that is my plan. And this one I'm actually hoping to cast on very soon. I'm so excited about it. Like, as soon as I knew that this was happening, I was like, okay, I think I need a Christmas sweater. Like, come on. My birthday is 2 days before Christmas. How do I not have a Christmas sweater? Like, I am a Christmas baby. So, I'm very, very excited about it. But that is all the yarny goodness I have to share with you for now. I have a demanding little baby down here who wants my attention, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign things off for this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you're looking forward to some more Vlogmas vlogs throughout December. I was thinking my goal is at least 1 a week. However, I may feel up to filming and pop a couple extra Vlogmas vlogs in there here and there. Like more like themed ones, like some different sweater. Like I need to go through all of my project bags. There's 2 or 3 projects that I know I'm going to be frogging. And so I think I'm going to do that as maybe a separate little vlog that I can share with you. And then I'm going to aim for having at least 4 main vlogs that'll be kind of more like the lifestyle, throughout my day, throughout my week sort of vlogs that will come out sometime during the weekend. I think it's going to be easier for me. Excuse me, my voice is kind of going. I think it's going to be easier for me if I don't say it specifically has to come up by Friday or has to come up by Saturday. Sometime during the weekend is going to be the way to go, because then that gives me a little bit of flexibility. If we have some rough sleeping nights or something like that, then I can get them up sometime during the weekend. So like this vlog is supposed to be going live on December 1st, which is a Sunday. So, but yeah, that's
that's all I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you are having a wonderful festive season so far, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!